The highlights of today's defense news, 2nd of July 25. Indian Navy boosts capability with two new warships. Paras Defense Unit to sell anti-drone systems to French firm Cerbair. CSL to build two tugs for Polestar Maritime Ltd. Cabinet approves Research Development and Innovation Scheme to scale up research development and innovation in strategic and sunrise domains. Adani Defense delivers NGARM Type 2 to DRDL. Remsons Industries partners with Brazilian firm for technology transfer agreement. DRDO 2.0, India's defense R&D shifts to next-gen technologies, hands conventional weapons to private sector. RTX Shield AI announced new partnership for drone and counter-drone technology. And Siemens recruits artificial intelligence expert from Amazon. Now a look at the news from the Navy. Indian Navy commissioned its latest stealth multi-role frigates INS Tamal at the Yantar shipyard in Kaliningrad, Russia on 1st of July. It is the last imported warship to be commissioned into service. INS Tamal is a formidable moving fortress at sea and is designed for blue water operations across the spectrum of naval warfare in all four dimensions: air, surface, underwater and electromagnetic. The frigate is expected to reach India's west coast in September and will form part of the Navy's Mumbai-based Western Fleet. Tamal is the eighth in the series of Kriva-class frigates inducted from Russia over the past 2 decades. Also, the second ship of Project 17A stealth frigate class, Udaygiri, was delivered to the Navy in Mumbai. The latest frigate have an indigenous content of around 26%, that is double of the previous Tej-class frigates. This includes contributions from 33 firms including Bharat Electronics, BrahMos Aerospace and Nova Integrated Systems, which is the fully owned subsidiary of Tata Advanced Systems. The new frigates are armed with a range of advanced weapons, including the BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles, Shital surface-to-air missiles with enhanced range, upgraded medium-range and anti-air and surface guns, optically controlled close-range rapid-fire gun system, torpedoes and rockets. INS Tamal is manned by a crew of about 250 soldiers and 26 officers. Udaygiri, which is likely to be commissioned into service in August, has been built by MDL. It is the second among the 7 P-17A frigates under construction at MDL Mumbai and Garden Reach Shipbuilders in Kolkata. News from the industry. Paras Anti-Drone Technologies, a subsidiary of Paras Defence and Space Technologies, has received an order worth 22 crore rupees from French anti-drone solutions company Cerbair. The order is for 30 units of Chimera 200. Chimera 200 is the first line of defense against drone and swarm threats. Cerbair issued a letter of intent to purchase 30 units of Chimera 200 from Paras Anti-Drone, valued at approximately 2.2 million euros. The Chimera 200 system offers exclusive wideband detection and neutralization capabilities, supporting both omnidirectional and directional operations. Its adaptive and upgradable configuration enables precise detection of drones, remote controls, and their takeoff and control locations across a broad frequency range of 400 MHz to 6 GHz, with the ability to monitor up to 5 simultaneous bands. The system's evolutionary radio frequency architecture, secure API for command and control, and weapons integration, low false alarm rate, and scalable design ensure it is capable of countering current and emerging threats, including IEDs and signal spoofing. Paras Defense and Space Technologies will have a stock split, with shares of face value of rupees 10 being split into shares of face value rupees 5. The last date to purchase shares and be eligible is 3rd of July. This is the first ever stock split by Paras Defense. The defense engineering firm has declared a 1:2 stock split in April, as well as its first ever dividend of 0.50 per share during its fourth quarter earnings. A stock split is a corporate action where a company increases the number of outstanding shares by reducing the face value per share. This typically enhances liquidity as the stock price adjusts accordingly. While the number of shares increases, the total investment value remains unchanged. Cochin Shipyard has received an order from Polestar Maritime to build two 70-ton bollard pull tugs. This is in addition to the three bollard pull tugs of similar capacity under construction at the ODP Cochin Shipyard. Polestar Maritime is a major player in the niche market of harbour tugs, coastal towing and marine services at ports. The tugs will be built in accordance with the designs of Robert Allan Ltd, a leading design house of harbour tugs. CSL and ODP CSL have introduced the Robert Allan tugs in India, complying with the approved standard tug design and specifications of the central government. The vessels will be jointly constructed by CSL and ODP CSL under a work share agreement at the CSL yard in Kochi. The vessels will be propelled by two main engines of 1838 kilowatts and 2.7 meters propellers from Niigata IHI Power System, Japan. CSL has already delivered 4 tugs under the Made in India initiative, and the present order book includes 18 tugs and 2 green tugs which are in various stages of construction. In a significant policy push to strengthen India's innovations ecosystem, the Union Cabinet approved a 1 lakh crore rupees research development and innovation scheme to promote research, innovation and private sector participation in strategic and emerging sectors. The RDI scheme aims to provide long-term financing or refinancing with long tenors at low or nil interest rates to spur private sector investment in RDI. The scheme has been designed to overcome the constraints and challenges in funding of private sector and seeks to provide growth and risk capital to sunrise and strategic sectors to facilitate innovation, promote adoption of technology and enhance competitiveness. What are the key objectives of the scheme? To encourage the private sector to scale up research, development and innovation in sunrise domains and in other sectors relevant for economic security, strategic purpose and self-reliance. Finance transformative projects at higher levels of technology readiness levels. Support acquisition of technologies which are critical or of high strategic importance. Facilitate setting up of a deep tech fund of funds. The RDI scheme aims to provide long-term financing or refinancing with long tenures at low or nil interest rates to spur private sector investment in RDI. The scheme has been designed to overcome the constraints and challenges in funding of private sector and seeks to provide growth and risk capital to sunrise and strategic sectors to facilitate innovation and promote adoption of technology and enhance competitiveness. Indian automotive component manufacturer enters strategic licensing deal with OSIS Automotive Systems do Brasil to support local OEMs in Brazil through technology transfer. Remsons Industries, a Mumbai-based automotive component manufacturer, announced this on 27th of June and has entered into a strategic technical license agreement with OSIS Automotive Systems do Brasil. The partnership will facilitate the transfer of engineering and manufacturing technologies to Brazil to support local original equipment manufacturers. Under the agreement, Remsons India will collaborate with OSIS Brazil to license proprietary technologies enabling the development and manufacturing of products tailored to the Brazilian market. The initiative focuses on strengthening the automotive and electronics industries in Brazil through technology transfer and local capability building. DRDO is undergoing a strategic transformation under the banner of DRDO 2.0, marking a decisive shift from traditional weapons development to a focus on future warfare technologies. This new approach is spearheaded by senior officials like Dr. B.K. Das, who emphasized that the wars of tomorrow will be determined by technological superiority rather than conventional firepower. The key elements of DRDO 2.0: shift to advanced technologies. It is prioritizing research and development in areas such as directed energy weapons, quantum systems, artificial intelligence, and photonics. This pivot is intended to ensure India remains competitive in next generation warfare, where speed, precision, and adaptability are paramount. Handing over conventional systems, the organization is transferring the bulk of conventional weapon development and production to the private sector, retaining only 10 to 20% support role. This enables the DRDO to focus its resource on long-term high-impact research while private industry scales up manufacturing and deployment. The breakthroughs in directed energy and photonics. Recent achievements include the development of India's first indigenous photonic radar, which uses light-based technology for superior detection and tracking, and a 30 kilowatt laser weapon capable of neutralizing drones and projectiles at ranges up to 5 kilometers. The photonic radar developed by LRDE offers high resolution and the ability to detect even small, fast-moving objects, making it a game changer for both military and civilian applications. The operational systems and urban security. DRDO's D4 anti-drone platform is already operational, integrating AI, radar, and laser systems to detect, jam, and destroy rogue UAVs in urban and border environments. The system's dual soft kill and hard kill capabilities are tailored for India's evolving security challenges, including recent successful deployments in military operations. Bridging technology gaps. Acknowledging gaps in critical areas like air power, DRDO is investing in foundational research for AI ML, quantum communication, and cognitive systems. These projects, while complex and time consuming, are viewed as essential for closing the technological divide with global leaders. Collaborative production model. The develop and produce with production partner, that is the DCPP model, involves private companies from the earliest design stages, ensuring smoother transitions from prototype to mass production. In the global news, venture-funded tech firm Shield AI and traditional defense prime RTX announced they are teaming up to put Shield software on RTX hardware. RTX will deploy Shield AI's HiveMind software to field the first operational weapon powered by networked collaborative autonomy, enabling real-time coordination across unmanned systems. Shield's VIDAR will be embedded into RTX's multispectral targeting system. VIDAR is the visual detection and ranging. This will enhance autonomous detection and tracking of maritime and airborne swarm threats. The entire initiative is self-funded by the companies, signaling confidence in rapid productization and commercial viability. This reflects a broader shift towards human-machine teaming and modular autonomy, where AI handles tactical execution while humans set strategic objectives. Siemens has recruited Amazon executive Vasi Philomin to its new position of Head of Data and Artificial Intelligence. The move is the latest step by Siemens as it seeks to develop AI products and applications like its industrial co-pilot. Siemens has been aiming to accelerate its transition to a technology-focused company with AI as seen as a key area along with industrial software. In 2023, Siemens unveiled a partnership with Microsoft to use artificial intelligence to increase productivity and human-machine collaboration in the manufacturing, transportation, and healthcare industries. The project will create AI co-pilots to assist staff at customer companies as they design new products and organize production and maintenance. That's all the news for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.